Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and today I'm going to be sharing Glisten and Glow's new Mental Health Awareness collection. This collection consists of 4 polishes and will be sold individually and as a quad, and $1 from every polish sold will be donated to Mental Health America. This collection launches tomorrow, May 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be available at glistenandglow.com, and I'll leave a link to this shop in the description below. The polishes are $10 each or $38 for the quad, and I'm also going to be using Glisten and Glow's award-winning top coat and their matte top coat to show off these polishes. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the swatches. First is Break the Stigma, which is described as a red jelly polish with orange to red to green and green to purple color-shifting iridescent flakes. This polish was an absolute dream to apply. The flakes were very well distributed in the polish. I didn't have to fish for them or anything, and the jelly base was so rich and pigmented. I think because it's more of a jelly formula, it looked a little more pink than red to me, but still so beautiful, and here I swatched it in 2 coats. It doesn't dry textured or anything, but I would still recommend adding a glossy top coat, so here are 2 coats of Break the Stigma with a glossy top coat. And everything about this polish looked so pretty in person, but I think on camera the matte swatch showed off this polish a little better, and you can really see those color shifting iridescent flakes pop over the red jelly base. And here's a comparison between the glossy and matte swatches of Break the Stigma. Next is Suicide Awareness, which is described as a yellow jelly polish with blue to purple chrome flakes and rainbow color shifting iridescent flakes. With my first coat, you can definitely see that mustard yellow jelly base, and I thought I would need 3 coats, but I was really impressed with the coverage in just 2 coats. It didn't completely cover my smile line, but I think it did a really good job at fading or at least blurring out that line, so I left it at 2 coats. So here are 2 coats of Suicide Awareness with a glossy top coat. Here you can see those iridescent flakes pretty well, but it was a little harder to see that blue to purple shift of the chrome flakes on camera with my harsh lighting. But just like the last polish, you can definitely see them in person and a lot better on camera with the matte top coat. And here's a comparison between the glossy and matte swatches of Suicide Awareness. The third polish is Bipolar Depression, which is described as a lime jelly polish with added green to gold color shifting shimmer and green to purple color shifting iridescent flakes with a touch of hollow. This polish can be worn on its own or as a topper, so it does have a slightly thinner formula compared to the last 2 polishes, and you can see it is a tad sheer on that first coat because of the thinner formula, but still super easy to apply, and it actually had really good coverage with 2 coats, but I opted for 3 to get that full green shimmer payoff. So here are 3 coats of Bipolar Depression with a glossy top coat. And just like the other polishes, I'm going to apply a matte top coat to show you the matte swatch. And here's a comparison between the glossy and matte swatches of Bipolar Depression. Like I mentioned, this polish can be worn as a topper as well, and I'll show you how stunning this looks over 2 coats of a black cream polish. I love how this looks over the black base with the green to gold shifting shimmer, and I think it would also go really well over other dark shades. As a topper, 1 coat is perfect, and I'll show you the glossy and matte versions of this, but I love that you basically get 2 polishes in one. And I don't think I can get enough of this green to gold shift. It is just so pretty. And here's a comparison between the glossy and matte swatches of Bipolar and Depression as a topper over a black base. The last polish in this collection is PTSD and Anxiety, and this is described as a beautiful teal base polish with added blue to purple color shifting shimmers. This one also has a slightly thinner formula because it can also be worn as a topper or on its own. Again, it's a little sheer on the first coat because it's meant to be a topper, but builds up really nicely in 3. On its own, it definitely leans very blue and teal, but you'll see more of that purple shift when I swatch it as a topper. So here are 3 coats of PTSD and Anxiety swatched with a glossy top coat. Here's the swatch with a matte top coat. And here's the comparison between the glossy and matte swatches of PTSD and Anxiety. Just like the last polish, I'm going to show you what this polish looks like as a topper over 2 coats of a black cream polish. As a topper, 1 coat is perfect, and here you can see that purple shift much better. This looks completely different as a topper, and it would be so fun to see what this looks like over other base colors. So here is 1 coat of PTSD and Anxiety over a black cream polish. So here is the matte version of PTSD and Anxiety as a topper, and here is the comparison of the glossy and matte swatches of PTSD and Anxiety as a topper over a black base. So here's one more look at each of the 4 polishes in the Mental Health Awareness collection, swatched with a glossy top coat and with a matte top coat. Once again, these polishes will be available tomorrow, May 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at glistenandglow.com, and I'll link the shop in the description below. They will be $10 for each polish or $38 for the quad, and remember, $1 from every polish sold will be donated to Mental Health America. Anyways, that's all for today's swatch video. If you want to see more Glisten and Glow swatches or my review of the Glisten and Glow Glitter Grabber, check out the videos and playlists on your screen or in the description box below. And if you're new to my channel, I do swatches, reviews, and nail art tutorials, so be sure to subscribe below and give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, but anyways, that's all for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!